Well, hello. It's been a long time since I've done a video, and things that transpired in the last few days has motivated me to do this video, and I think it's time. I'm going to be discussing in this video at the end things that happened, transpired, and that got me to this point where I'm sharing this video. In life, I've always followed 8 steps to get through my problems, and everyone has always asked me, yes, you always have a positive attitude and you always have a smile on your face, like you don't have a problem in the world. And that's not true. I have a lot of problems, and we all do. And it's just how you kind of motivate yourself and get over your problems and what makes you elevate that positivity. And that's just the method that I've always used. I believe in staying positive regardless of the situation. I'm going to list 8 steps. The first one is change your perspective. Instead of seeing something as horrible, negative, bad, ugly, see it as something, nothing more than a life lesson. Because basically, that's what it is. It's a life lesson to teach you something. Either you gain from it or you don't. Either you're weak or you gain some strength. I choose to gain strength. So I change my perspective. Get out of that thinking zone. I'm thinking about my problem. I'm thinking about it. How am I going to solve this? Instead of thinking about it, the simple solution is just to get out of that thinking zone. I know it sounds easier than it is, but unless you think about the problem, the less the problem exists. Does that make sense to you? Think about that. The less you think about the problem, the less that problem exists. Look at the things that has gone well. I look at my children and how they've grown. I look at myself and how I've grown. I look at situations and how they've changed, and I try to find solutions. And you just have to do that and stop stressing yourself out. It's basically what you're doing. You're stressing yourself out. So stop. Get out of that thinking zone. Slap on some music. For me, I like soca. I like conscience reggae, mostly conscience reggae, R&B. Sometimes I listen to gospel because I need to hear the word. And you'll never believe how music powers the endorphins in your mind. So positivity. Look at the things that have gone well in my day, just a day to day. You have 24 hours in a day. You have to find something positive in 24 hours. You just have to. If you don't find anything positive in 24 hours, you need to change your environment. You need to change the people that you're around. You need to change the things that you're doing, because you're making yourself negative. Avoid negative people. Delete people off Facebook that is negative. Delete people off Instagram that is negative. Twitter. Delete people out of your life that is negative. Because those people do nothing, and I do mean nothing, but bring you down with them. Because misery likes company is a true statement. Be productive. When you focus on being productive, you don't have time to stress and worry about nothing. Occupy your damn time. That's what I do. People call me a workaholic, but that's what makes me happy. So occupy your damn time. Do what makes you happy. You know the feeling of joy that you feel inside when you can't remember what time it is? You don't even know what time it is because you're occupying yourself and you're keeping yourself happy. That time has just flown by. Get out of the past. That one is tough for me because the past has done nothing for me but negative. But I try to get out of it a lot. Especially when dealing with VI people, because they will stress you out. Your own kind will stress you out. So I have to get out of the past and jump back into my future and realize who I'm around. And that brings me back into a positive state. So those are my steps. I hope they help you. Bye.